Hello and welcome to a slightly dreary West Yorkshire here at my Suzuki, but we can't complain because we've had probably about nearly 2 months without any rain whatsoever. It's been cracking the flags. We've had a great, not even summer yet, so the downpour that we've had yesterday, which was pretty much torrential, it was almost biblical, we can live with that. What we're going to look at today is a car that's just about to go out to its owner. That's why I want to crack on. We've got a couple coming in and we're part way through dismantling one for the underbody treatment. This one's going out to the customer and I wanted to show you what we've done to the inside of it with regards to carrying dogs. A lot of people like a two-door Jimny. A lot of people have either the back seats down all the time or they remove the back seats. Well, our customer said that she only really wants to maybe carry one person but always wants to carry a dog, so we said we take the back seats out and it morphed on from there, and you'll see shortly. Okay, so as mentioned earlier, it's a 2007, which is pre-facelift. There was a facelift around about 2008, and in that one you got you can recognize it by a slightly different bumper. Quite a few people have mentioned the chrome grille. Now, the chrome grille is actually a special edition in Japan. It's not an optional extra that you can go out and purchase and put on. If you try to take it off, it's bonded onto the bonnet. You can take it off. It just means the bonnet's a slightly different colour because it's not had 10 years of sun on it. So we're going to have a quick look around the car. It's really nice. It's a pearlescent white, as is one of my favourites, the pearlescent white. But the main thing that we want to show you is the rear of the car. As I said in the intro, we talked about taking the seats out. Take the seats out, you're left with quite an undulating piece of metal, which it's uncomfortable to say the least. So we thought what we'll do, we will get some plywood and we will shape it to fit the floor, which it's done a really good job. And we also thought it might be a good idea just not to have the floor but also have a bulkhead made, and we've also carpeted it. You will see, which will come apparent later, some velcro in the side panels. We've also little things like this that you may just miss. We've took the seat belts away, so they're not an issue, and they are. That's how much we've. Those carriers there are for the rear seats. The rear seats bolt onto those. And if we go into the car itself, look from this side. There's a seamless move from the carpet in the floor to the carpet. Which we altered also the plywood with. It's really stiff. We've got some more things to go in, which is going to make it even stiffer. It's a really good solution. Now the seat covers do look a little bit shabby, but they were very cheap. We got them second hand from somebody who had some parts, and I suggested these rather than getting some cheaper ones because they've got like a greenish hue to them, and the mats have got a greyish green hue to them, and I thought it really suited. They're very cheap, but will do the job, and it's things like this where the headrest has got its own cover. It's not one where it's a universal fit and it tries to do everything. We've got the A6 head unit with dash cam and reversing camera. Everything's done on it. It has also got satin silver roof rails. But the main thing that I think works really well is this load space. The load space where it's a plywood sheet, and pretty much we made that out of a, let me just think, it's 1220 by 1220 sheet, and we've got both pieces out of that. But one other thing that I said we were going to add to this, if you remember Mr. Ben, and as if by magic, those of you who remember Mr. Ben used to go in the change room, come out completely different. This is where the Velcro came in. What we've done, we have got, and there's multiple ones from different manufacturers. This one we chose because what we needed to do was find one that had the dimensions of a very, very large estate car, because the ones that say that they will fit a Jimny, as you will know, if the back seats are in the Jimny back seats, or the area behind the back seats is minuscule to say the least. Got to cut that off, but we've cable tied the dog guard. The dog guard's not an expensive one, but at the foot of it, which you can't see, we've made some little recesses in the platform, so it sticks in quite securely. The top we've adjusted up, and we've cable tied both sides. This is velcroed on, so all the way around it velcros on. It's got a flap there, if I can just zoom out so you can see it. This has got a flap. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to get it wet. It can flap over and cover the back lip. When we have our dog in there, she somehow manages to scrabble with the nails, and over time it will mark it. This is a great solution because it's all Velcro. It will snap off on the fastenings there, which just hold it up. It's got a little pocket there. Everything Velcros off. It comes off to be washed. This here, we've left this on for two reasons. One is to just keep this secure, but the other one is because she's got two dogs. We've sourced these, which are on like a little bit of a spring, and she can get in. They've always got harnesses on. She can clip the harness to both dogs, keep them out of trouble, keep them out of mischief. But more importantly, if anything does develop, you've not only got the bulkhead with the dog guard there to protect you from however big your dog is, it's going to be a projectile in an accident, which you want to avoid, but things do happen. Both dogs are going to be safe. They're going to make you safe, but they're also going to keep themselves safe. We are also going to advise her, because we've looked into it, there are things that are like sort of firm bungee cords, which will then go from the hook carabiner type thing to the hook dog harness, and it's all different lengths, so it's all going to be a sort of suck it and see type thing. But all in all, it's a real sort of outdoorsy, always made for your dog type Jimny, which is going to go anywhere that you want it to go. And just on that theme, which I never never explored, let's say, the front bumper of the Jimny, and to be absolutely honest, didn't really know this until somebody told us who actually said this is the type that they wanted. If you look at the other one, which we'll throw a picture up now, just so you can see the difference. The older one, this one, has got a better angle of approach. So it's slightly higher, slightly shorter, which means if you really want to get extreme with your Jimny, this one will climb a steeper hill. But they're all going to do it because they're all super capable. All in all, really nice car. Can't wait to see her face, because she has completely left it to us. And the last thing that we spoke about was taking the back seats out for the dogs. So this is, and that's why I wanted to show you without the load liner in, so you could see the platform that we fabricated and carpeted it all throughout. So if you take the load liner out and the dog guard out, you've got like a little van if you don't want to carry people about. The seats are always there, the seats can always be put back. Until next time, sayonara.